shout out to us. We got to give you the bonus episodes now. This is where we've already formatted the show, but the news just dropped. And for us to go ahead and give our thoughts and give you insight, we cut this promo right here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy us. 1 is for the show. 3's the magic number. Man, Black Eyed Peas. Yo, shout out to y'all. This is Big Vern coming to you on a Tuesday. I know, highly irregular. However, we had a couple of stories we felt like we should have got to yesterday, but everything being so jam-packed, just going to go ahead and get those in. So we're going to talk some Memphis Tiger basketball. Penny Hardaway, are you buying or are you selling it? Everybody he's bringing in, he's looking for a specific kind of style. We'll go over the guys he's bringing to town, what he's looking for in that thing. Then we'll talk some Cornhusker football. Matt Rule. He's sitting here. He's sick of the close losses that the Cornhuskers have had. We'll let you know why that pretty much is the tale of the day for that team. So talk about that and many more things when we come back from a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Yes, BK, have it your way. BK, have it your way because you rule. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Burger King. BK, because you rule. So, gonna just jump right into it. Memphis, they retool the roster, but is it enough in the AAC? Now, this is out of Yahoo Sports and Jason Munns. Again, here we go. Last season, it didn't work out for Penny, and he was rolled the dice by filling out roster spots with transfers and freshmen almost exclusively, returning just one scholarship player from the season before. Nicholas Judon is the returning scholarship player, while the rest of the 2024-2025 roster for now are newcomers. Penny, he's a competitor. He's not going to go ahead and take losing lightly. I don't think guys like him do. But that doesn't define you, especially that guy right there, meaning Penny. And we'll look at the players that he's bringing to town to be in that Memphis atmosphere, a.k.a. Smoke Town. So let's just jump into it. Tyrese Hunter. He's the former Iowa State and Texas standout and an intense yet level-headed competitor on both ends of the floor. On the offense, Hunter does almost everything you need him to do without trying to do too much. And defensively, he is tough, disruptive, and relentless. Oh, and he wins. Hunter is 6-3 in the NCAA tournament. Hunter is worth having on your team because of his defense. Hardaway places value on defense and how little of it the Tigers played last season. So Tiger fans, Memphis, are you buying it? Are you sold right now on Tyrese Hunter? Because Penny is telling you he needs these pieces to win. And because he needs these pieces to win, he's got to have everybody bought in. I don't know. PJ Haggerty. Now, he will be Hunter's primary running mate in the backcourt. This dude is a menace. With the ball in his hands, he can score at all three levels. Last season, he got to the free throw line more than anybody in Division I, not named Zach Edey. And he's unlikely to get you beat on defense. Again, you see the focus is what Penny is in the rebuild. Haggerty is an alpha bucket getter, and he's the... You got to feel good about that. One of the things I love about this show is that you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be an expert on that team, or you don't need to live in that city to understand, oh, this guy's he's talking about the program. He's looking and doing deep dives. And that's what the beauty of this thing is, because I'm not talking trash about the Memphis Tigers. I'm sitting here saying in the AAC, now he has all of these pieces and these people who specialize in not only that, but they have veteran character and leadership. This could be something really special for Penny and those guys in Memphis. And we'll take a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Yo, you're not going to believe this, but we got another hip-hop pick. Da-da-da-ba-ba. Freeway, Jake 1, the Stimulus Package Part 2, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. Favorites on the album, Time, Philly, Ringin', and Heartbreaker. Many more. Get the album. It's out now. Yeah, shout out to Freeway and Jake 1, the Stimulus Package Part 2. I was listening to that yesterday. Just a very good project. So when we last left off, we were talking about PJ Haggerty and how he's an alpha bucket getter. And on the defensive end, he is a straight menace. And how Memphis fans, they should be happy about that. Then there's Baraka Okogie. He's a sophomore point guard, a versatile showrunner. Now, he can score, distribute, and rebound defensively. Okogie was a high-valued asset for George Mason last season, averaging 1.4 steals a game and 81.3% rebounds. We're on the defensive end of the ball. He's looking at developing the defense, but he has scores as well. Not a bad strategy at all. Now, more importantly, he complements Hunter and Haggerty in the backcourt. How about that for the Smoketown faithful? Smokey Bones in Memphis. Come on now. Y'all gotta like what this dude is doing. Penny is not going to sit by and have losing seasons. And I think him willing to experiment and bring in not only defensive guys, but also offensive scorers and pair them up, that's going to be his bread and butter. There's Kobe Rogers. The well-traveled former Wichita State player is a floor spacer sharpshooter. Rogers shot 40.9% from three-point range last season and made 99th. That's 17th most in the nation. He put those buckets in from downtown. Rogers' long-distance ability should keep opposing defenses honest. He's got his defensive guys like Rogers is okay. You can dispute that in certain half-court sets. Now, what I mean by that is that if you have someone who's defense deficient, then you're going to play a lot of zone, because in zone, you can actually disguise this person. Yes, he may be foot slow and he can't keep up when he gets out there on an island by himself. But if you're able to stay in front of your guy and attack that high shoulder and then play him into certain sets where you can turn him into somebody waiting on the defensive end, in a 3-2 defense or a 2-3 defense or 1-3-1, some sort of zone, you can package those together and hide deficient guys. Now, again, that's a basketball take. That's not sitting here saying, oh, this guy sucks, da-da-da-da-da. No, this dude is tied for 17th in the nation in three-point shooting in college. So he is a sharpshooter. You give him some space, he's going to knock down shots. I can see him coming off pick and pops. I can see him getting to his spot, coming off single and double screens, and even rotating to the edge and the wings. Again, this is a basketball take. And if you're a Memphis fan, you've got to be over ecstatic that you have not only a sharpshooter, you've got defensive dogs, and you've got alpha bucket getters on this team. Penny is putting together something nice in Memphis. That's what we're saying. But is it enough in the AAC? That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. So the other guys coming to town, you got Jared Harris, you got Tyreke Smith, you've got Diane Dianja, and you have Mausa Sissy. And he was a member of the Tigers once upon a time. Sissy is a rim runner, a rim protector extraordinaire. He's experienced and familiar with Hardaway. Sissy might be as strong as a backup center there is in the country. High praise from him is worth every word. Now, Memphis Tiger fans, it's on you at this point. Memphis Tiger fans, it's on you at this point, because you got to be chomping at the bit that you got this guy, these weapons, and they're coming to town. These guys are already participating. College basketball should be a lot more interesting on that end of the floor. So, Memphis fans, let me know what you think. This is Big Vern. Get at your boy. Is this going to be something different, or is this the same old same? I think Penny's going to have a great season myself. I'm so excited for college basketball. I can't wait. But we'll be back with more stories. This